Hello everyone and welcome back to excuse me while I hit this bandit here. This is actually being recorded. The sound is being recorded after I play here, so this isn't live commentary because my stupid audio decided not to record again, which is always fun. But okay, frame rate drop for no apparent reason, but this guy was annoying. Anyway, this is probably the last of my 30-minute episodes I'm going to be doing on this. I'll probably make a lot of them a whole lot shorter, 10 minutes from now on, just because I wanted to do this because this is one of the first, I just want to complete this. Yeah, that was a smart move by me right there. Oh, that is just sad. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry for my long gap. I'm in the middle of high school right now, and it's difficult to get through. And excuse me while I go and kill this guy again on this video. I've completely forgotten what I've done here, so this will be interesting. I'm watching it just like you guys are. But anyway, yeah, it's been a while since I've uploaded the last part of this. That guy's bow just stood in the air for some reason. That's not how bows work. It stayed drawn. Oh. But yeah, this is the last 30-minute episode I'm going to make of this. From now on, the episodes will probably be like 10, 11, if 15 at most minutes, because no one's really watching this too much. I mean, if you are, well, thank goodness, but this isn't a very popular series. I mean, I guess this isn't much of an original idea, getting a Skyrim Let's Play. But if you're watching this sometime in the future and you've deigned to come and watch mine of all of the hundreds and hundreds of ones out there, even in 2015 as it is now, and not 2011 when the game came out, well then thank you. Yeah, I've heard of the rise of scammers here recently. Markiplier just talked about it on one of his videos. I don't know about people like that. They don't have a life. Like, I just don't see how you could go and get profit money off of just putting random links out there with bots. I don't see what you want to... I mean, it's just greed. You're imitating someone who's doing work legitimately and then just stealing that from them. Kind of stupid. Anyway, this is the second way on to Wizard Hold. Now, if I believe this is actually a failure, yeah. This is a failed run. Of course, this is the cool thing about the Elder Scrolls right here. They're just walking... Oh, yeah, wolves. That is definitely a wolf right there. It's trying to eat my niblets. Dang. Excuse me, been having sinus issues all the time. Okay. Enough of that. Excuse me while I be gross there for a second. What is this? Oh yeah, revelers.
I'd rather have 2 bottles
Hail,
of
friend.
meat than 2
It's good to
wenches.
see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired.
Why's that?
Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
The mead
You've
won't
never had
argue
a
your
taste
ear
of
off
sweet
about
honey
which
brew?
one should go first.
Why, it's only the finest mead outside of Sovngarde. Its sweetness is like a fair maiden's kiss on a starry night. And it's got enough kick to put a frost troll on his hind quarters. But enough talk. Come, won't you share a drink with me and my companions?
It does not give you the option to...
Nothing like fine spirits.
Okay, it
to
does
help
not
raise
give you
you.
the option to refuse this.
Well, your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
I'm sure they will. Oh god, the frame rate. Ugh. Oh hum. Dragging along. What is going on? Yeah, making our way up towards Winterhold here. Trying to. If the frame rate will hold out on us long enough. And there is no Winterhold on that sign, so, huh. Well then. Yeah, I actually ended up heading towards Windhelm. This is a different path than I took. We'll have to head up to Windhelm real quick. Oh. Down the road he goes. I love the Elder Scrolls soundtrack. Which reminds me, I'm going to actually, for whatever reason, I'm actually going to be putting up a... I have Oblivion, actually, and I'll hopefully do a series of that here soon. Which will be fun. I'm going to just start and keep those through with 10-minute episodes. I'm not going to be pulling this.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Okay, dude. I wonder how many, like, random travelers they have on the... If that was just a random encounter that was just... Or if he was actually headed somewhere. Like, I was wondering, like, that courier there. I wonder how much actually goes on in the world when we're not looking. How much actually goes on in an Elder Scrolls game? I mean, in an Elder Scrolls game. Like, how many people are going about their business. Which would be realistic, but... Which is what they're aiming for with that. Here, I'm gonna... One sec. I gotta shut down Hopefully this will make it run smoother. There we go. That hopefully should run smoother now. There. Good lord, this is not running fast. I guess since this is a re-recording, it's been a bit more dubious frame quality than this. Ah! Oh hum. Running through the land of Skyrim, picking flowers. And goats. Not picking goats, but killing goats. Come here, goat. Yes. Jeez. All the cinematic kills are always just so friggin' brutal. Ah. Ow. Beavers. But it's kind of interesting because I think they have skeevers in Oblivion, but they have rats too, and zombies, which they took both of them out for this. They took a lot of stuff out of Oblivion to make Skyrim. Of course, they added a lot too, so excuse me while I laggingly go and get a bunch of flowers. Do. Yeah, that big castle up there I think is Windhelm. A favored place is the Stormcloak since it's the Stormcloak capital, which I don't know about. I've actually yet to do a run with the Stormcloaks. Every one of my runs have been the Imperials. I think this is like yeah, this is a shrine to Talos. Hello, little foxy. I had to draw my knife to look at you for whatever reason. Yeah, I actually know the full lore of Talos, so that's actually all really cool. I think the elves want to kill him because he's... Well, he was a man, I think it was a Nord, actually. Maybe a Nord. He went out and conquered all of Tamriel. And made the Empire, of course. Well, what happened then was when he got to the Somerset Isles, which was the Elven capital, he used the Numidium, which he got from the Dunmer, and bonded with them. Now, the Numidium was originally created by the Dwemer. casually slay a wolf. Yeah, it was created by the Dwemer to, I think it housed the soul of, well, I mean, it originally was supposed to be, like, the full creation of the Dwemer. Like, it has to do with why the Dwemer disappeared. They use the legendary tools, Wraithguard, Keening, and Sunder. Yeah, those are the 3 tools.
Need a ride?
I don't... Oh, God. Oh, this is professional of me. I have the TV on in the background. I don't know if you've heard that. Well, this is still one of my early videos, so... Hopefully I'll make a bunch more of them. I don't give up on this. Oh, God. Yeah, that's another thing. You just got the Ventus Arentino thing, which is the whole Dark Brotherhood quest. I hate how they've done the Dark Brotherhood quests in this game. I hate it. Or, like... They shove the guilds in your face. Like...
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food,
Oh.
pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Assholes. And that right there is why I hate the Stormcloaks.
Dark elves. Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that.
Mm-hmm. Why would
Some
anyone
of
think
these
you're a
Nords
spy?
will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Or a man. I don't know if they
Until
bully,
next
like,
time.
Bretons too much. Of course, there isn't really that many Bretons around, and those that are, like, in the Reach are batshit insane, so...
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins know what I think of them.
So you've said, and so it has been said around about
Got
you.
some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
This is something I wish they would have had
Stay,
one.
and don't
There
break
is
nothing.
a nightclub for the freaking...
Mind you don't get fresh with Susanna. She plays the flirt, but it's just to get good tips.
Yeah, there's actually a Dark Elf nightclub in here, I think. Or a Dark Elf club. Corner club is what it is, yeah.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
That is classic. Really old meme by now, which is kind of scary. I can't believe this game is 4 years old.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman. Spare a coin for an old woman, my lord.
Oh god, frame rate. Hang on, buddy. Yeah, just going. This is the Grey Quarter of the... This is the Grey Quarter of the Windhelm, which is for the Dark Elves. Which they so brutally...
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
I guess it's just... Racism, I guess, can be like, caused just by any large group of people that come in and, like, settle.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong. The Grey Quarter is not much to look at now, but it wasn't always so bad. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, I wanted to stay here because I
Apparently
thought
some
this
Nord
was the.
women were murdered. Not sure why I should care.
Yeah, I actually wanted to stay here and find a room here because I didn't want to stay with those stuffy Nords. But it won't let
Take
you.
a look.
They don't have rooms here.
Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time.
Mm-hmm.
Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind. So we came west.
I think this is the same guy who
Windhelm was
voices
the first city
Joshua
on that
Graham
way.
in New Vegas.
And here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking. The College of Winterhold is the only place in Skyrim open-minded enough to teach magic.
That's where I'm headed.
Although Ulfric's court wizard has been known to take on apprentices once in a while. If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
That's funny though. It's all real regionally focused, which I think is kind of awesome and realistic. Like realistically, this place would have been this whole city would have been
Farm work is
huge
hard work.
if it
It's
were
good to
real. I
relax
mean,
when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustices.
yeah, but like,
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army until I took a sword to the chest.
yeah, I'm surprised you didn't die died from that,
Be
buddy.
on the lookout.
But yeah, anyway,
Butcher could be
this city has been like reduced in size because of the game restrictions. You can't make this massive freaking city. You can't make it realistic. There's only I bet if there's like 10 or 20 NPCs in this whole place, and while a real city would have like 10,000 people, this place would be much, much, much larger if it were real. And like the older Elder Scrolls games used to actually have that. Like I've been watching a Let's Play of Arena, actually. I've seen the towns, and they're enormous because, well, a lot of it's just generic.
Trouble?
Like a lot of it has just generic NPCs. They're not even named. Just Nords or Red Guards or wherever. And I think while it did have the entirety of Tamriel, I think the outside was just entirely randomly generated, which this is not. This has all been placed here specifically for that purpose, which it's a huge game still, which is always awesome. Yeah, I actually think this is coming up to the end of the episode here. I might have a... Oh, well, no, we still have like a third of it left. So, this will be adventure. Part of the reason why I'm going to go to shorter episodes is I don't know anyone who'd stick around to watch all this. Got a couple of dead wolves up here. Don't know what that's about. Forgot if I killed them or not. I think I might have. Ah, you puny mage, you ran out of stamina already. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Dead goat. Oh. Yep. And there's the Dark Brotherhood assassin who's after me for whatever reason. I guess one of those Nords didn't like me talking to those Dark Elves, the Dunmer. Ugh. The steel sword of cold. Fuck off.
That takes care of that.
Yep, and she succeeded. This is where things start to go a lot wrong. This is kind of why I stopped playing this game for a long while and stopped recording so many episodes of it. Because I just got sick and tired of playing it. I mean, I've played the crap out of this game. I've got like 400 hours in it, I think. So I've seen almost every single nook and cranny in Skyrim, except for a few key quests, which you'll have to go and get to later. Of course, I've gotten back into playing Minecraft here recently, which is all interesting. Has better frame rate than this, apparently, but yeah. They add a lot of stuff. I stopped playing it when it was like 1.6 maybe, and now it's like 1.8.4. And there's a whole bunch of stuff I don't recognize. Like I've heard about the horses, but I've actually tamed and gotten one here since. That was all interesting and everything, but I got the horses added in. They got granite, diorite, and andesite, which are, at first I thought they were rare, so I got a couple of them. I got quite a bit of them, but then I realized, oh god, these are annoying. Same assassin once more. I will not be killed by her again. I might just have to wind up staying up in Windhelm for a while and train up. Actually. You don't get to loot this one's armor. As instructed, you are to eliminate Addy by any means necessary. The Black Sacrament has been performed. Somebody wants this poor fool dead, and you never learn who. Hold up. Oh yeah, I guess that's how you would know that Astrid's a leader of the Dark Brotherhood. There's someone behind me coming in the bathroom behind me, and they might interrupt this recording here soon, which will be fun. If you haven't heard them already, and I'll probably cut this part out. Or have to restart here. God, that would suck. Hold on. I'm gonna pause recording this for a second. One second. Ah, there we go. Oh, okay, this is gonna suck with hiccups, but whatever. This just is not agreeing with me today. Ugh. Hey, there you go. This microphone is not very good. Well, it does get my voice. It's just a little low quality for my case. Ugh. Well. Oh, man. Going up to these mills right here. These are always frustrating because you never know when the person who's actually selling wood will be out. So it makes building your house a little difficult.
Glad that damn Imperium was gone. Something wrong about it.
You're all heart, Hardware. I bet Lady Mara is
Ah, the Nords. Anyway, yeah, there should be a bandit ambush coming up here soon that will put an end to this episode. I tell you, I can't record more than like 2 of these at a time. So that's a whole hour gone. I got sitting there and watching them. It makes sense why they're so goofy, because they're sitting there talking to a camera for hours and hours on end. It takes more effort than you would think to actually go and make videos like these. Although I'm not sure exactly what. I'm trying to work out which editing software to use. I've been using Windows Movie Maker currently, and I hope to advance. Strange female orc dressed in strange frame rate destroying female orc coming at me with full iron armor. There we go. I'm playing this on expert if I remember correctly. So yeah. Trying to get to Winterhold, which is that direction apparently, according to that sign. And this barely existing road. Of course, if you live out here in the middle of nowhere like I do, you see a lot of real life roads like this, where it just barely existing. They have anything but like a few bits of pavement and a dark patch on the road to mark it. Yeah, here's the path that will lead to my eventual demise. Because I'm not ready to tackle this fort yet in this current level and bit of spells. And I'm not trying to tackle it here, but I can't even get by it. Because these people will try to stop me. They're already shooting arrows at me. That's a course rear end going down. Not sure why that was. This person will not take damage, no matter what I do. Oh, God. 1 frame per second. Come on. There we go. This is on being recorded upon a Alienware 14, I think it is, which is a laptop. Which is a very darn good laptop, but I'm not in a position to have a desktop right now. I'll try to later on, but I can't do that right now. Yeah, look at all that action going on the screen. I'm still getting 50 frames per second. And yet, with that one guy's corpse dying, I had like 1. And I'll die here. Yep, get wrecked. I just had something great with playing this game. It's just, ugh. They're just destroying me here. Trying to be conservative with the health potions here because I was running out of them. Yeah. Preparing here. Ah. This lady's not coming after me, but whatever. Oh, then she started coming after me and healed. No way. So, yeah, my death is imminent. And at this point, I just try to run. But screw this. I want nothing to do with it. Oh, not the one I wanted to use right there. And it's coming. You just gotta wait for it. And there I go. Look at him slide across the road. Yeah, this will be the end of it. So it's been fun. This has been, I think it's part 9 of Let's Play Skyrim. So I'll see you later. Bye bye. Yeah. Come on.